Okay guys, hi, this is Daji. Just wanted to kind of show you guys a new place I found close to my house, close to all of you guys as well. Cross function. You know, it's really great. I've been actually looking into this place for a while for you guys to strengthen your muscles, your ligaments and everything for, you know, preventing injury, as well as, you know, after injury to rehabilitate. Like you need to make sure that you get your muscles and ligaments stronger and you're getting back to soccer right away. So I think this is a great place. I highly recommend it. We're going to take a little tour right now. So I hope that you guys enjoy. So you want to introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Jenny Mapes. I'm owner here at Cross Function Sports Recovery.
Cool.
And I trained for the 2012 London Olympics in the high jump. And that's what got me started into this journey of helping other athletes be able to prevent injury and help healing. Because I know that me as an athlete, I was always on the brink of injury when I was performing at that high level, and knowing that there was no place for me to go until I actually got injured. So that was the premise of starting this facility here in Mill Creek. We opened up several months ago, right before COVID, and now we're getting back in the role and game of things. So this is all to help you guys with your injury prevention so that you can get on the field and be able to perform at your maximum during each practice, during each game. So
That's
thank
awesome.
you for joining us.
Oh, no problem. I have a quick question. Do you have a personal player or personal athlete profiles in your computers so you can keep track of them and stuff, or how do you track them?
How do we track for what?
The players, like you know, like let's just say what kind of injuries they have, what you should be looking into and stuff. Do you have profiles for that in your computers?
That's a good question. So how we roll this is because we are preventative for injury. Is what we do is every time an athlete comes into our space, we have recovery specialists that are here that basically say, hey, what did you work on that day? And what can we do to help you? So as you're going to see, there's different sections that we have in this group. And so is what our recovery specialist is going to do is put together a recovery plan for you for that day. And be like, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, and we're going to do this. And then they're going to put you through the different sections that they feel will help you achieve your best recovery.
This is really high-tech place. You guys are going to like this. Let's go take a look. All right.
Awesome.
You go this way?
Yeah, let's go ahead and come on. So, with this center, we have what we call on the recovery floor. The recovery floor includes 3 different zones. It includes the foundation zone, the grip zone, and the flow zone. Now, in soccer, you won't need the grip zone as much because you don't use your hands as much. So, we're mostly going to be working on the lower half of the body. So, we're going to focus mainly on the foundation and the flow zone. So, let's go ahead and come on in. Each one of these, if you were just to pop in and do each one of these circuits, they take an hour, but the recovery specialist will tell you what's best for you so that it can fit your needs. But in this is what they basically do is like a circuit, starting with balance, because we all know that how our feet react to the ground is the most important way to have your movement and create force on the ground, and so balance is essential. So we have a balance station, which progressively gets harder. We have a vibe plate. This vibe plate is a stretch vibe plate. Stretching will help with muscles, but our goal is to help with the synovial fluid, which is that joint in between in between the joints that help lubricate. So what's great about this, they actually use this on NASA too. Oh, nice.
Oh, it vibrates.
It vibrates. And you
oh,
can
nice.
All the way through the chains using this. And there are dozens of different things you can do for the hamstrings, for the hips, for everything.
Wow.
And the recovery specialist will get you through this.
Nice. This is super cool.
The other thing that we have is a mirror that we developed. And we can have, if you wish to have your coach on there or something, we can totally put that on there. But what you do is on the mirror, you just go to one of the different categories. And like I said, if you want to do upper body, corrective, powerlifting, whatever, we can do any of them. But the point is, it goes on the mirror. Your personal coach too. Cool. That's awesome. And then there's some toys in here. That's awesome. So they can do different things for working with those stabilizing muscles. People that are always concerned about ACL injuries and hamstring injuries. That's what we have. Hip injuries. All that stuff. It's all due to those stabilizing muscles. So if you can get those strengthened, those will help in your game. So this is a little station or we can even set up something for you or have a coach on here or whatever, so that you're able to follow a routine to help with those stabilizing muscles to help prevent those injuries.
You know, guys, honestly, this is, you can see me here. This is really critical because, you know, preventing ACL injury like me, so many times I had that, each time you're out 6 months to a year. So preventing that, it saves your soccer career and possibly college scholarship. So I think it's really important that you do some extra things like this, and I really love this. You know, like for stretching. I mean, the vibration definitely will help. I can see that. So thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's go on, and we're going to go through the.
This is for the arm
floor.
sports and stuff, right? Like
so this one's the arms one. Like I said, we won't get too far into this, but again, it's the same concept. When you do a 1 hour, going from a mirror to a manual therapy, to hot wax and compression on the arms. Cool. So that's the grip zone.
We have some multiple athletes, so you know that could be cool for them for sure. So.
And it's fantastic. We have that as well. Right. And if you come on through here, we kind of have a lounge area if you want to hang out for a little bit.
Okay, cool.
This is what we call the flow zone. Okay. So the flow zone would be really important for you guys. So what you're going to pay attention to here, all these chairs, they recline, they have like, they have massagers on their back.
Oh, nice.
We have 30 different sport channels. We can put on your favorite soccer game. We've got Sling and YouTube and all of that. But what's really great about this is we have what are called compression devices. Compression devices are to help your musculoskeletal system be able to flush all the stuff, all that practice that you did. It's to get the body flowing better, and it flushes all that out. So
that's awesome.
Leg compression. We have hip compressions. So if you've been doing any kind of lateral type movements, you generally tend to feel it in your IT bands and in your hips, and this is what will help relieve that. And then we also have TENS units, ice packs, heat packs, anything that you would need to get recovered on that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so this is the flow zone, and this is part of the what we call the recovery floor.
Yeah, that's awesome. Super cool.
Okay, here's a fun one. We gotta take you guys over here.
Let's see.
So this is our cryotherapy room.
Oh, this is super cool. I've seen the videos of these.
Whole body cryotherapy.
Oh my God.
Here's the liquid nitrogen tanks that we have.
Nice.
And liquid nitrogen goes right into this machine. Now what's great about this machine is it's the top machine on the market. So this machine you do not breathe liquid nitrogen at all in it. It is completely whole body, so we can roll up this window and your entire body gets encompassed, which makes it a lot more effective than the ones where your head is above the cloud. First of all, when your head's above the cloud, that's liquid nitrogen, and if you go below it, you can asphyxiate. So this does not have that at all. It's all pure air. Still negative 200 degrees. We have 3 different levels. We always start out the basic. And a recovery specialist will put you in here. You'll be able to see your temperature and how much time you have on them.
Up there, nice.
Yeah, and it's between 2.5 to 3 minutes.
Can we see the inside?
Absolutely. Let's pull it open.
Let's see.
Now, athletes have been using these for decades in Europe, and they are just now becoming really popular in the U.S. What these things do.
Super cool. And then you get the screen there.
Yeah.
So what's going on? That's awesome.
And we also have Bluetooth, so we play your favorite music in there, so that you don't have to think about freezing.
That's awesome.
Now, if you get claustrophobic, we can roll down this window and have just your head showing if you want to be able to breathe and feel like you can have that breath for people. Absolutely.
That's super cool. This is the coolest thing, guys. One of the professional players in my club, actually, you can see me here, Falcao, and you guys might know him. He played in the World Cups for Colombia national team. He played for United, Atletico Madrid, Chelsea. He's an amazing player. He actually asked for this for his contract. Like he wouldn't be going into the club, signing a new contract, 3-year contract with my club, unless they got this machine in their facility. You know, he said that this is gonna keep him playing longer, and he is about 35 years old, and he's still playing at a high level, at a World Cup level. So this is a critical machine, like for all of you guys. Honestly, I want to use this so bad, and I can't wait for it. So
we're gonna have to freeze you and show it.
Awesome.
So the point of this is what it does, just to kind of give you some scientific reasoning behind this. So it basically tricks your body into thinking that it's going to freeze to death. So the whole entire point is that it quickly takes all the blood and sucks it into your core to keep your organs warm. When it does that, that creates this vacuum, like a vacuum pump, where everything goes into your core. It sucks out any of that metabolic debris, any of that stuff that you've worked out really hard on. So it helps with that de-inflammation. And then when you step out, because it's been circulating and getting that oxygenated blood right next to your lungs, when you step out, you are dry and warm. So your body goes, oh, I'm fine. And so all that blood rushes back into your arms, your legs, and everything, and that helps speed up the recovery of whatever practice that you had. So you'll feel from cold to dry and warm, and you might feel a little bit of tingling or whatever afterward, but you really notice it the day after. It's amazing. And here we have it for first time. We're just giving people a deal right now, just first time. They want to try it. It's only $35. So.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So Coach, you're in.
That's I know. I need to come next week for sure. And there is one more spot here, right?
There sure is. Okay,
that's awesome.
Now this is called the team zone.
Okay.
And we have recovery classes in this space.
Okay.
Small group, no more than 5. Please ignore my rowing machine, that's a personal thing. But we have no more than 5 in here. And we have 3 different classes. Class number 1 is called stick mobility, and that's all about range of motion and strength within that range of motion. We know how we get tight, and you can stretch all day long, but if you put movement.
Oh, I love those things. You showed me last time. I was like, so cool.
You'll get a greater stretch, and you'll get strength involved also. So these are bendable sticks. They are able to work your body in a lot of different ways. Putting that tension on a bar will help maximize that range of motion. And we can do this with hamstring information. We can do this with hip stuff on the floor. A lot of things that we can do with these different levels of sticks. So stick mobility. Second class is called sports yoga, and it's basically natural movements with yoga. So like pretend like you're going to pick something up into some type of balance, and then as you breathe out, you get into yoga poses. So it's incorporating how we move.
That's awesome.
With the breathing, because you guys know that as you breathe, it makes a difference in your performance in your game. It can either elevate your game, it can calm you down. So it's teaching you how to use your breath while you're in your sport. And the third class that we have is called correctives training. And that's where we use small bands, small lacrosse balls, balance pads. We have all sorts of different types of bands and things that we can do where we're strengthening and stretching your legs and your arms at the same time using
super cool.
weights. And so that's, again, those stabilizing muscles are core and key to keeping you guys injury-free and being able to perform at your best. So it's not personal training. This is correctives training to help with those fundamental pieces of your sport.
Okay,
All right, so we just want to differentiate that. We're not personal trainers.
I understand.
We're helping with the correctives so that you can be strong when you're doing your sport. Does that make sense?
I think this is, guys, this is very important for all of us to have, like as a weapon in the armory of like being an athlete. You know, it's great. I love this. Can you share your address, where you're located, and also your phone number and your email address and everything in here? So if the players are interested in coming here, they can contact you.
Yeah, absolutely. The best way to reach us is go to crossfunctionrecovery.com.
Okay.
That's crossfunctionrecovery.com. And you can get us by email, millcreek@crossfunctionrecovery.com. We're here in Mill Creek, just south of downtown, right on 164th Street. Our address is 805 164th Street Southeast here in Mill Creek, or you can just Google Cross Function Sports Recovery and it'll take you right here. We're inside the Mill Creek professional building. So like you walk into this professional building and we're right on the left and you'll see our facility. We're open Monday through Thursday 4 to 8. And then Saturday and Sunday 12 to 6.
Okay.
And all you do is you just sign up. You just come in, just check out the classes. If you want to try out the floor, it's called the recovery floor, so you can just try the day pass. You can get a class here, so you just find that online. It just has book online, and that's how you find us.
And guys, this high technology, but it's really affordable. You should really check their prices out, and please call them. This is a great place. I'm actually going to be using it myself. So thank you guys, I appreciate it. This is the Steelheads head coach for the professional Gala head coach and the director of Gala, Adaji. I'll see you guys later.